Afternoon. I'm Martha Spinks, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Army, retired. My job in the Army was to administer soldier and family support programs because the military recognized what extraordinary demands we make on the military, and that does not end when you leave the military. I also have a Ph.D. in social welfare policy, so indulge me to be a little wonky in my commentary about your proposed policy. I will say up front, I support the original policy, the original proposal that was put forward. But I attended the B session last week, and it was an interesting exercise in people having an opportunity to express their feelings. It was a long meeting. And at the end of that long meeting, one of the council members who was on that committee sort of tacked on, okay, the policy should only apply to landlords who have more than 4 properties. As a policy wonk, that's really weird that you just kind of slap that onto a policy at the end of a meeting. The other thing that Councilmember Castillo proposed was that we provide an incentive, and that's been addressed already. But the question that I would ask from a policy perspective is, what evidence do we have that that's a good idea? Or was that just seem like a cool idea? I don't know. Nobody presented anything that persuaded me that that would make any significant difference. Maybe it will. Last night, because I'm a student of my work, I went out on the website to look at the agenda items. And the agenda item for number 9, which we're discussing today, had a very short paragraph, and it literally began with a question mark. That was the first mark that was on that paragraph, a question mark. And then it was followed by some sort of, I don't know, confused, wondering words that sort of trailed off. And then I looked at the other agenda items, obviously much better prepared, well-researched, well-written, but it looked a little slapdash to me, and that concerns me, both as somebody who expects me and you to do a good job, but also because we make so much of how much we care about veterans. That doesn't look like caring. Really bothers me. So, having a little struggle with this microphone here. The passage of this ordinance will help in some incremental way to improve upon this problem. But the passage of this ordinance or any ordinance depends on people taking things seriously and depends on open conversations with all the stakeholders. So I recommend that you pass the original ordinance as proposed.
Thank you.